can't lose. No, we can't lose it.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Gambling gods, fickle bunch.
Oh, yeah.
So easily affected.
We have a shooter and a good one coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9, place 9. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
They bet on absolutely anything. Don't make them prove.
Everybody's like rooting for me at this point. Like, this guy's like losing cash.
You're tuned in to Gambling with Good Juju.
Welcome in, everybody, to Gambling with Good Juju. Bear Mother Juju down.
Juju.
Hey, before we kick things off, do us a favor and head on over to YouTube and click that subscribe button for us.
Was so abrupt.
On a podcast platform, give our show a follow and rate it 5 stars. We can be found on the socials at Good Juju Bets. And if you really like us, then head on over to goodjujubets.net, click on the merch shop and show your support. That's the #1 seed in the NFC, Chicago Bears.
And let me tell you, me and Breezy never doubted this team.
Until the Bears beat the Eagles, we were the most Debbie Downer Bears fans in the entire garage. We were like, no, they're barely winning games against the worst teams in the NFL, and that's all they're doing.
This is great.
I'm going to do it here because everyone keeps asking me.
Yeah, run that.
I owe Jolly St Vik an apology. He said, guys, Ben Johnson has been the difference in the Bears this year, and I mocked him. I said, no, Kurt, the schedule has been the difference in the Bears this year. Ben Johnson has not proven a single thing yet this season, despite the fact that we are 7-3, and then Ben Johnson went into Philadelphia and beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
It was a thing of beauty.
And I'm not certain if that just means that it turns out the Eagles are bad or the Bears are good. We still have to win division football games to prove that we're the real deal. We only have one of those so far this year. We have 3 more shots at it.
Yeah. And, you know, the proof is in the pudding a little bit here. I'm happy to report that after the Bears became the #1 seed in the entire conference, their Super Bowl odds went back to preseason numbers.
Oh, nice. Nice. So we are now 30-1.
We are now 30-1 to win the Super Bowl, just like we were before we started.
Well, Jolly, you were right, and I was wrong. Congratulations that we get the benefit of saying the Bears are the #1 seed in the NFC.
Unbelievable. Joy Outlast.
He's not even a Bears fan, and I am. So
right.
I am happy to be wrong on this.
Appreciate you, pal.
Get that out of the way. All right. Boy, do we have an episode for you.
back to work.
On today's episode, the Juicies did Vegas.
Oh, baby.
And then they did Disney.
Oh, baby.
We're going to do a full deep dive on the Vegas trip and a quick tips and tricks for doing Disney right, because I'm curious. Lastly, we're wrapping up the first season of the Mucho Dinero answer key. And while we are going to give this a full episode next week.
Oh, good.
Get excited, folks. This may bore the heck out of you, but we want to talk through the highs and lows, what we learned, maybe some off-season schedules of people we want to bring on the show to improve what we do moving forward. But it is almost in the books with only 9 games left. We're not going to be betting the bowl season.
Yeah.
So this is it for us. We'll do a quick recap on where we're at heading into this last week and have a little fun with it.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to do the quick recap and the long one.
Yes. Right. Quick, bring you up to speed on where we're at heading into this last week, and then we go. But first, shout outs.
Yes. Obviously, America, we need to shout out. Obviously, you know, it's the holiday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We've been getting inundated with orders. It's been amazing. But I would like to personally shout out to 2 folks.
Okay.
So shout out Shelly in Florida and Cynthia in Ohio. And of course, everyone else that hit the store. Thank you too.
Yeah. I mean, our Cyber Friday, Monday sale was huge. We didn't have one of those. It was just another
Everything
day.
was for sale.
Yes. Yes. That is the greatest deal you will get, is that every single thing in the Good Juju merch shop is for sale.
For sale.
For sale.
So thank you everybody for hitting the shop. And if you folks are listening, send us some pictures.
And who is it? Who bought?
One more time, that is Shelly in Florida and Cynthia in Ohio.
Shelly and Cynthia. You think they're buying them gifts for other people? Or?
Absolutely.
Oh
my God.
is that a Christmas gift that we just gave away?
Jet.
Okay.
All right.
If you get a Christmas gift of Good Juju merch and you knew it was coming because we just told you, please let us know.
Oh,
that is too fun.
Right.
I hope you're in the car listening to this with your wife, girlfriend, significant other, whoever it may be. That is Cynthia and Cynthia and who?
I'm not saying it again.
No, one more time. We're gonna keep doing it so that if they're sitting in the car together,
paging Cynthia and or Shelly.
Cynthia and or Shelly. I'm sorry if we blew your cover. I hope you'll continue listening to the show and tell your friends to also buy Good Juju merch.
And hit us up.
And
we're going to do something really cool to make this up for ruining the t-shirt gift.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I said what it was.
Oh my God. You're giving away the details of what they got.
Oh my God.
This is too fun. Guys, use the shop. Use the code. We don't have those. You place your order.
GoodJujuBets.net.
GoodJujuBets.net.
Okay, we got a long episode, pal.
Okay, Juice, give us the details here. It's been a few weeks now, but you went to beautiful Las Vegas for Bravocon. Let's start there. You were there Thursday through Monday, mid-November. I want an update on gambling and the experience on the strip. Was it changed from August, given that we had been inundated with 3 months of media discussing the death of Las Vegas?
Well, it is definitely dead. Just kidding. It was not dead at all.
No. Okay. You surprised me there for a second, but was there anything on the strip that was different from our trip in August besides Formula One setting up?
I am happy to report there was a significant amount of 3-2 blackjack and even 00 roulette in just about every casino on the strip that I went to.
You're saying every casino now suddenly has 3-2 blackjack at $25 or cheaper?
Or cheaper. Like, you go down and you have your coffee, and there was $10 3-2 blackjack. Like, in a regular ass game. Like, not even like a continuous shuffle machine. It was just like a regular 8 deck at the Cromwell. Crazy.
Wow. Did you go to any of the fancier casinos on the strip? Like, I'm thinking like
Bellagio or any of that stuff. No, I did not. I just went to the handful of ones that we always go to.
I'm wondering if the cheaper casinos on the strip are turning to this strategy and the more expensive ones are holding out.
Yeah, I take that back. We did go to the Cosmopolitan, but I didn't really look at the tables there.
Cosmopolitan is a nicer one?
It's pretty fancy. It's very sparkly in there. That's the first time I've ever really spent any time in there. It's really sparkly.
I don't know if I've ever been in the Cosmo.
Yeah. We went there to lurk on Bravolebs.
Oh, were they hanging out in the Cosmopolitan?
There was a few sightings, so we got the bat signal. We should better get over there.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like there was more availability of games that we were able to play.
Yes.
Why don't you give us a breakdown here? What games did you find yourself playing most?
Well, despite all the 3-2 and 00 roulette being available, I still mostly played craps.
Craps. No,
yeah.
Okay. That
so
makes sense.
No surprises there.
But you have the similar edge there. That doesn't really hurt you.
Yeah.
Like craps there.
Yeah. So I played a lot of craps. I played a little blackjack. I should have played more. And the only other thing I played was Ultimate X.
Did you find advantage plays on the Ultimate X machines?
I did indeed. Yeah.
In Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah. There weren't slot hustlers for the video poker machines?
Well, when we went in August, I didn't really understand the Ultimate X hustle, right?
Yeah.
I don't even think we learned that one yet.
No.
So we were.
I still don't really. I mean, like barely. Like I get it if the show up and then.
So we weren't checking it, but so I had just like the first day roasted some money playing craps like an idiot.
Okay.
And so I'm like, all right, I got to change of pace, and I see Grant, our buddy Grant Neifert. Yeah, shout out Grant. He's playing High Limit Huff Puff, which is awesome. So I walk over there and I'm like, oh, look at this Ultimate X machine in High Limit. Let me check this. So I put my money in, and it had a thing on it. So I was like, oh, I better play this. So I played it.
Did you win?
One hand, I won like $20. I'm like, bah. So I hit the cash out button, and it breaks the machine. And so I got to call service to like get the printer's jammed. Right? Unbelievable. So Grant's like, oh, you got a hand pay? That's awesome. But I'm like, not exactly.
What casino are you in?
This is at the Cromwell.
Cromwell.
And while I'm waiting for the girl to come over, she's like, taking her time. It's a whole casino. And I'm like, oh, crappers. I got to play the next hand. I was like, whoops. So anyway, she comes over, unjams the machine. I'm like, all right, I can just put that right back in. So I got to keep playing, obviously. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, I'll tip you when I get this hand pay. Right. So then I play the next hand. I'm like, oh, I got to keep going. And I get the next one. I get 4 to the royal. Pretty neat, right? Like with the multipliers.
Yeah.
I didn't obviously get it.
Right. Did you get anything good though?
I got 2 flushes.
Yeah.
Kind of a banger. So that was a very good experience gambling.
Right.
And then,
Is that your top experience gambling of the whole trip?
No, but it was, pretty much. So that was fun. But
So
I almost took my phone out and started recording like, this is it. I'm going to get this. This is it. I got 3 chances at this thing, but no.
So what was your favorite or most memorable gambling experience while you were there?
All right. So just most memorable gambling experience, right? All right. So I already name dropped Grant. I had a situation for the Bears game and I'm like, all right, I know where the game is on. And it was on at the Crapless Craps table at the Flamingo. So we go back in there and we're going to play obviously while we're watching the game. And dude, he is a loud dude at the craps table.
Yeah.
Like over the top, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome. And, it's Sunday. All the dealers and stuff got their football gear on. Except for this one dude at this table. And it's like, he looks like miserable already. The first time Grant rolls the dice, he likes to shout what he thinks or wants the dice to be, right?
Right.
So he screams this
Common
out.
thing.
Yeah, totally. He screams this thing out. And the guy looks down and he goes, you got to be kidding me. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Like it is loud.
Did he get his number?
Oh, probably. Of course.
Is that why the guy was like,
oh no, it was because of how loud he was.
Oh, just because of how loud
Just because of how loud he was.
Okay.
So he starts grumbling and grumbling and grumbling. And I've never seen this in my life, but you know how loud casinos are in general, right?
Correct.
This dude like turns to the pit boss and gets earplugs. The dealer. And I'm like, this is out of control.
Wait, this is the dealer
Yeah, the
doing
dealer.
this? I thought this was another player.
No, the dealer. It was just us and the dealers. And so now, like, obviously he
Are
can't
you
hear
at
us.
the Cromwell?
This is at Flamingo.
At the Flamingo, the dealer's grumbling because
Yeah.
Grant
Grant's too
is
loud.
hollering his number when he makes a throw.
Yeah.
And he turns to the pit boss and he asks for earplugs. Fire him.
Fire. Yeah. I
Like,
think-
come on. You got to learn to have fun on the job if you're going to do that job.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? I think he was hungover. He forgot his football jersey. He was miserable. He was hungover, whatever. But yeah, I'd never seen anything like that before. So that was quite memorable. And God, he's a good dude to play craps with because he does like to shout at the dice, which is hilarious.
Did you guys win that session?
Oh my God, that session was so fun because the whole trip, Grant is trying to get status. It's like a 10x multiplier weekend.
Okay.
So he's just like gambling for the sake of gambling, right?
Right.
And it's like, oh, coming and going and coming and going and coming and going. He's like halfway down. And he's like, it's just us. And I'm like, I'm done. Like the game is over.
Yeah.
I don't have to be here at this Crapless Craps table anymore.
Right.
And he's like, hey, pit boss, I'm just going to put it all on the field for one roll. Is that cool? Like to not have a pass line bet. He's like, let him play. So he rolls it and he hits it, which was amazing. And so he like got all his money back. That was fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Wow. Okay. So that's a pretty good moment. Did you find any Knockout 52 in any of the casinos?
Gotta say, didn't see that anywhere. I was somewhat looking, but yeah, no.
Okay. Did you gamble downtown?
Did not go downtown at all. Didn't even go get like scoop the free play or anything. Wow. Kind of in lieu of that, I went over to the Ellis Island, which is kind of a downtown property. Let me tell you, it is absolutely beautiful now. It's not done, but I posted a little video and I got another one walking in the door. It's very nice.
Is it as cheap as it was? Or have
Absolutely.
they increased the prices on
no.
all the table games and everything?
No, I was playing $5 craps and $5 blackjack, and
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, it was great. And I learned a thing that I kind of picked this up before, but I didn't really understand at the time. But the dealers all keep their own tips there,
Okay.
so they're like super helpful and friendly, which is amazing.
Ah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then even the pit bosses are like in on it, like, yeah. So I gambled there for hours by myself.
Yeah.
On one of the days when Lisa was at the show, and it was super fun. And I even got out to the the front yard, they call it, where they have like brunch.
Uh-huh.
They put some tables out there too. So I'm playing blackjack out there. And these couple of young dudes come out and don't really know what's going on, right? Playing blackjack. And the one guy, Mike, he like actually kept pulling the card out of his jacket. And I'm like, dude, put that away. It's like, dude, I'll just ask me if you want help. I'll help you on all of them. And this is like, we're doing this for like well over an hour. And it's like, you know how it is when you don't know how to play and you're like, are you sure I should hit this 16? Like, this is really pissing me off.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just play the hands how I tell you to do it. Like, you're going to be fine. And we go on an absolute heater. And the pit boss is loving it. The dealer's loving it. Everybody's having a good time. And I'm like, trying to tip a little bit and everything to keep all the action going. And she actually she had an 8 and she accidentally flipped over her other card, which was an 8.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, it was like so weird, right? So now we know she's got 16.
Yeah.
And the pit boss is like, just play it. I'm like, are you serious? This is the greatest place on earth. And it kind of breaks Mike's brain. Because he's like, dude, it's an 8. And like the card says this. And I'm like, yeah, but she's got a 16.
Yeah. What do you do if you know they have a 16?
Yeah. So it's like we all don't hit. And then she, of course, pulls a 21.
Of
I
course.
even doubled down my hand.
What'd you have, like a 5?
I had something like so low. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And I
That's
even
great.
doubled down. And I even said to the pit boss, I'm like, out of courtesy, I'm not going to double down this hand. And he's like, I would double down that hand. I'm like, okay, let's go. Super fun. And then Mike had such a good time. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm up. I'm coloring up. It's been fun. And he gives me $50. Like, this guy didn't even know how to gamble, right? And I'm like, I appreciate the gesture. I'll split it with you. And I gave him 25 back. Yeah. And I looked at the dealer. I'm like, man, hopefully you'll get some of that. So that was fun.
That's awesome. So let me ask this. Let me ask this. Is Ellis Island your favorite casino on the Strip to gamble in?
It's not technically on the Strip.
Right. But it's accessible from the Strip.
Dude, it is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And last time I went in August, you didn't even go with us.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare. Like, the whole thing was boxed off. You couldn't even find your way around that place.
But now it's all done?
That's somewhat... No, it's not all done. It's somewhat taken care of.
Did you get the brunch there? You were just talking about a brunch outside.
I didn't actually get a brunch. I got like fried chicken or something. Though.
What is the brunch outside thing?
I mean, it was well after lunchtime by the time I ate. Yeah.
But do you know what it sounds like it's a thing. Is that a thing at Ellis Island, their brunch?
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's a thing. I don't know.
Every day or on Sundays or what are we talking?
I think it's mostly like a football thing. Like 10 a.m., the games start, you go out there and it's like a big party, DJs and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Ellis Island. That's good info.
Shout out to Ellis Island.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, was it Sunday you were there?
No, it was Saturday. I was sweating those college football games.
Answer key plays.
Yeah, and get my bet with boomers cash out.
Okay. Let me ask this. Any casinos on the Strip that rival Ellis Island for your I want to go here and gamble experience?
If I just want to gamble my face off, that's probably about as good as it gets.
Okay. But what's your favorite on the Strip casino that's not Ellis Island is what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know. They're all kind of the same. O'Shea's, I guess.
O'Shea's.
Although, that's just to play craps at the silly craps table in the end.
But there's none that get you going. If you're like, you know what? It's fun to go into the Cosmopolitan's gambling room and gamble.
Yeah, I mean, I gamble at so few places. And it was the multiplier week. So I was specifically trying to gamble at just the Caesars properties. So that's Cromwell, Flamingo, Linq.
Okay.
I basically gambled at those 3 places the whole time.
Did Lisa gamble much with you?
Oh, yeah. Her favorite place to gamble is also O'Shea's.
Okay.
So I ended up leaving Bravocon the one day I went a little early. And I'm like, I got to go eat and get out of here.
Yeah, right? I'm done. I did my job.
Yeah. So I go and I'm like, all right, I'll meet you at the O'Shea's craps table. Because that's the meetup spot after Bravocon. You come out of Bravocon, you pass it. So, okay, I'm playing and it's I'm trying to warm up the crew. I'm going to be here for a while, right? And I'm playing and it's nothing's going right. And I clear out the whole table and it's down to just me. That's how poorly it was going.
Yeah.
And so I started doing the weird cold table stuff we used to do way back in the day, bet the dark side and the light side and just to try to...
You're just trying to get weird.
Just trying to prolong my session because I know I got to meet Lisa here and I don't know when she's going to be here, right?
Yep.
And everybody's rooting for me at this point. This guy's losing cash. like the dealers and stuff. And it's just me.
Is O'Shea's cheap? Like, what's the table?
I mean, it's $15.
15?
Yeah, so it's not cheap. I'm betting quarters on this weird, pass the buck around trying to keep myself alive.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not going well. It is what it is. Lisa finally shows up.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, thank God, babe. So she goes on, it's not my turn. I'm like, I've been here for hours losing cash. They're going to let whoever roll the dice as I decide here. So go ahead. Here's some chips. You're going to roll next. So she does. And she does all right. And then it gets to somebody and another guy who had joined recently. And it gets back to me and I go on an absolute tear.
Nice.
To the point where this old guy shows up halfway through my hand. Jack, I remember his name.
Okay.
And he's watching, and he finally pulls his wallet out. I'm like, Jack, man, wrong time to buy in, bro. This is a heater. He's like, I can't miss this. You're on fire. And it was cool. Like, I was just kind of razzing him. I wasn't really heaved off about it. And so I continued to get absolutely all my money back and more, which was great. Hours of losing. And then we're going to take off. And Jack's trying to small talk me while I'm shooting the whole time. And it's like, dude, I'm not telling you my dinner plans. While I'm rolling the dice. First of all, you're a stranger. And
listen to the show, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a sticker. I'll recap all this in a couple weeks.
So Jack, I get done and I'm like, all right, let's take a breath. And I'll small talk with you, Jack, right? Jack's there on a timeshare situation.
Nice.
He's like, if you could ever get involved with these timeshares, it's amazing. I'm like, I'm sure, Jack.
Yeah.
Are you going to sell me one here? What's going on? And he's like, so I was asking about your plans later because and he gives us tickets to the disco show. Oh. He's like, you were awesome. You made all that money. Here you go. Here's some tickets.
What's the disco show?
Well, that's what we ended up going to. It's a show in front of the Linq.
Okay.
And it's a little warehouse thing, Studio 54 style.
Yeah.
It was actually super fun. I thought it'd be cheesy as hell. It was a pretty good experience.
Was it like a club experience? Is it dance floor with a DJ? What is it?
It's a production, a show.
You go watch it? You sit in a chair and watch it?
But you're in a club.
So you're standing watching
You're on
it?
the dance floor, and it's studio or Saturday Night Fever, where it's rainbow lights on the floor and stuff. And they're telling a story. It's a Spiegel World production, which is the big hitters doing the shows that aren't Cirque du Soleil. It was amazing.
It was really cool.
It was really cool, yeah. And then they're dancing on catwalks, babes and dudes without shirts and stuff. And then they come down and dance with you. It's almost like a little intermission in between the story.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun.
Wow.
Shout out Jack for those tickets. That was awesome.
Still not sure I fully understand this, but I think it's pretty cool.
It was worth doing.
Well, thank you, Jack, for hooking up my buddy Real Juicy. Now I feel a little bit bad that I was telling you to just listen to the show and not talk to him.
Yeah, so that was definitely the number one non-Bravocon activity we did. It had been a dozen years since me and her went to a Vegas show, and that's a pretty non-Vegas show that we went to, but it was still super fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is that the only non-gambling, non-Bravocon kind of activity that you engaged in?
Other than eating. Yeah.
Okay, so what was the best food you ate in Vegas?
So it gets ragged on a lot, but we used our diamond dinner at Bugsy Steakhouse in the Flamingo.
Oh. I hear the Flamingo's getting a full update.
Oh yeah, it deserves one because that place stinks.
Including Bugsy's.
Yeah, for sure. There's a couple places named Bugsy's in there, but yeah. Steakhouse, the food was great. It was more than we could eat, and it was steak, and it was fantastic, and the service was great. Ended up having to kind of rush our guy through because we had the disco show tickets.
Yeah, that's all the same night.
All the same night.
Get all your money back over at O'Shea's. Then you get a ribeye, right?
They had a 3-course meal thing. I got that, and it had a filet.
Okay.
And it was filet, salad, creme brulee, and potatoes. And I'm like, God, by the time creme brulee came out, I couldn't eat it anymore.
I would have.
Yeah. Shout out Bugsy's. I would certainly not talk you out of eating there.
Okay. Any steakhouse experience is generally solid if they're trying,
Yeah, for sure.
Oscars versus Bugsy's.
I mean, dude, the atmosphere at Oscars is much better.
Much better.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you look across and there's like slot machines and then there's like flamingos outside and it's like people walking down this corridor the whole time.
Yeah.
That's not awesome.
Okay. Oscars is beautiful.
I did enjoy our time there. And you know, we had a couple other good meals with the rest of Grant's crew. I know we went to some French place or something. It was awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was the only one with an MGM card on hand, so I got all the points for that. That was cool.
So you met people beyond Grant in Grant's crew?
Oh yeah, he had a big crew.
Were they fun?
Oh, they were a blast. Yeah.
Good.
We went out for cocktails a couple times. Lisa ended up just hanging out with the girls in the crew, like, because she didn't want to.
Were all the girls going to Bravocon in the crew?
I think so. I think they all were, yeah. For like a day. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so Lisa went with them on that day, and then, you know, they hung out the rest of the weekend.
That's awesome. So Lisa and Bobby Sue had a good time together?
I think they did. I think they had a very good time. Yeah.
That's great. Okay. Now we've heard about Bravocon. Give me a rundown of Bravocon. Did you enjoy the convention? What were the highlights? Go.
Yeah. So I did enjoy it.
Good.
Definitely going one day for me was more than enough.
I believe you.
Yeah. So that was the right move. And we the first night, we get there the night before, right?
Yeah.
And we went out with Grant and the crew and had cocktails and chased Bravolebs and all that. But we kept it pretty chill, so we'd be fresh in the morning, right?
So was the next day after you got into Vegas your day to go to Bravocon?
Yeah, I went the first day.
Okay.
And we get down there, and we stopped and got coffee and beignets or something, and like, you know, we're casual with this. We got down there, and we're the first ones in line.
Really?
And it was like, I got a video where it's like, you know, eventually the line wraps as far as you can see, and then all the way back down the next way back, and then around the corner.
So how far before the doors open were you there?
I mean, I think it was only like 20 or 30 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
But granted, this is like for GAs.
Is this like a door that gets open and you're like running to get somewhere? Or is this like a door open and you're milling in and it's not a rush thing?
You kind of mill in because there's like, you know, it's like the roller coaster ride where you got to walk through all the stuff and then they bleep your bag and then you walk through a thing and then you bleep your hand and then.
So then what do you do when you're in?
It's kind of like an airport.
Yeah, right.
I had a great conversation with the guy that was like working the door. He'd been working all night. He's an armed security guard for the actual metro. Like the buses.
Okay.
And so he had worked all night and then he went straight to Bravocon to like work security. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me, dude. Like, and then he was like, yeah, I'm going to work tonight too.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Yeah, totally. He's like, I'll get a nap at lunch.
That's awesome.
That was fun. We're small talking about industry and stuff. So we get in and then like this girl runs up and she's got a clipboard. Shout out Sophie. I think her name was Sophie. And she starts talking to Lisa and like, asking her questions. And I'm like, why are we talking to this person, right? I'm like, what's this thing over here, this big T-Mobile thing? Can I get free stuff over there? She's like, that's just like some pop-up thing. I don't know. And gets back to talking to Lisa. And I'm like, what is happening? And then she goes, do you want to get on stage and like do trivia with the captain of some ship on Bravo?
Yes.
And it's like, of course I do.
Does she watch this show?
Yeah. She watches all of them.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was like two captains or something. I don't really know who these people are, right?
So you're whisked off to this activity right as soon as you get in? Or
So
is it like she's doing it later?
She's like, all right, 10:45, it's going to start. I'm going to text you at 10:15 after I talk to the producer. Just don't like be around here. Right? She's like, oh, and I'm like, oh. So I go get us some drinks.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
We got to calm down.
we got to take something as
This is insane as soon as we walk in.
And she got on and it was fun. And hopefully I took video of it. Hopefully it's like we'll find the video on TV somewhere. That'd be cool.
So what is it she got on stage for? She did trivia against
Yeah, it's like another
person.
They did this trivia.
Who won?
Yeah, I don't think they kept score.
What?
I don't know that either of them got a single one right. It was some obscure stuff.
Oh, Lise.
But she got to like have a little moment and meet them, and like they took a Polaroid together and like signed it, and she got some swag. That was cool.
Very cool.
So very
That's a heck
memorable.
of it. So that's setting a
was like-
high standard when you walk into Bravocon,
Yeah.
and that's the first thing that happens
I mean,
to
after
you.
that, it's like we're just mulling around looking at stuff.
What are you doing? Like, what stuff are you looking at?
T-shirts, and I got this cool
Like
shirt.
merch?
I mean, some people have them. It's just
like, is it like there's like a museum? Like, oh, this is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The Vanderpump Rules stiletto.
There's a little bit of that, but it's mostly like step up and buy my crap.
Yeah. Are the people selling the crap Bravolebs?
Yeah. Shout out to Andy that runs the whole thing or whatever.
Andy Cohen or a different
Andy Cohen. Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't think of his last name there for a second. He kind of explained it in his thing. He was like, you don't get to like do this professionally.
Yeah.
Like you have to like do some other stuff.
It's just like what we do
to make it interesting. Yeah. So they all got a thing they sell now. Skincare, t-shirts, hats.
Was Bethany Frank there selling her line?
Oh, probably. I don't know. Who's that?
She was Real Housewives of New York.
Oh.
It was the one that my wife watched for a while. She quit, I think.
Bethany or your wife?
My wife. Maybe Bethany. I don't. I am a Bravo non-knowing fool.
Yeah. So I got this t-shirt. Some housewife assistant gave it to me. It was awesome. Drank a lot of mezcal.
Like for free?
A thimble at a time, yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we're drinking these little, it's like pretending we're not coming right back, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, hey guys, by the way, you should hang out for about 5 minutes because she's coming. So the Linq is like, oh yeah. So they came out and blah, blah, blah.
Who is she's coming?
Oh, I don't know. Whoever's on the back of their shirt. Shout out.
Wait, turn around. Let me see.
Yeah, let's take a look. See who's on there. Yeah.
It says bringing Mezcal to America since 2023.
Is there a name or something?
Erin.
Yeah, shout out Erin.
Erin Dana Lichy.
Yeah, that's the one.
Does that name sound familiar?
No, not at all.
I don't know. Lichy is a weird Licky. That seems like a weird last name.
Man, we'll have to fact check that one. Check that in the show notes, guys.
I'm not gonna fact check that. I don't care.
So whatever.
Okay.
But it is what it is.
Okay. So did you go so you went and you did the trivia, you went into the exhibition hall and checked out all the booths, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Anything else that day?
I mean, Andy does his big address to the people where they try to roast him and he's like, this is my show. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you enjoy those?
Yeah, I do enjoy that one.
They're funny and entertaining.
Yeah, because it's a lot about everyone wants to get on stage and tell him who to throw off and stuff, and it's just these shows aren't as bad as you people make them out to be.
Right.
And that's
just having fun.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Who was the biggest celebrity that Lisa or you met?
All right, so who knows? Lisa met 10 of these people. Took a bunch of pictures and stuff. Okay. I don't know who any of them are, but it was a big deal to a lot of the people I told the story to. Wow, that whole housewife comes out at the Mezcal thing and throwing t-shirts and everybody's storming the thing. Yeah, this girl walks by and you can tell how famous and high up in the food chain somebody is by how they walk around Bravocon. Because there's hella security. And this dude bumps me hey, get out of the way. Because I'm trying to get away from the throwing t-shirts thing.
Yeah.
And it's oh, okay, dude. And this girl walks by and, she's all done up. I'm okay. And I'm just hey, I love your show. And she blew me a kiss. She's thank you so much. And we're this far apart.
And you don't know who she is.
I had no idea. So I turn around to the people behind me. I'm hey, who was that? And they're oh, Lisa Barlow, the best housewife ever from Salt Lake City.
Real Housewives of Salt Lake City?
I think so. I think that's the one.
Are they all Mormon? Probably. Is that where the Mormon dirty soda trend came from? Is that Real Housewives of Salt Lake City?
Most likely. I have no idea.
Does every city have a Real Housewives?
No.
Is there a Real Housewives of Cincinnati?
So anyway, I got to tell that story 10 times and everybody was very excited.
I love it.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Wichita, Kansas. We need to start a Real Housewives of Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah.
We'll produce.
Well, yeah.
We just need the crazy hot moms around Peoria, Illinois to sign up to do it. Yep. They have to be a combination of things. They have to be attractive for the camera. They have to be crazy. And they have to think that they're special.
Step right up, and Peter's going to produce you a YouTube channel.
It'll get as big as this show. I promise.
Dozens of watchers.
There's more than dozens. Dude.
LOL. Where were we?
All right.
giveaways? We got to do giveaways?
Best giveaway you
Okay.
or Lisa got.
All right, so I already bragged about this awesome ass mezcal.
I
t-shirt.
hope that's not the best giveaway you got for that whole thing.
So, and the half a bottle of mezcal I drank. But not related to Bravocon, but it was totally given to us. The Bears game situation is kind of a mess. Like, I get down there early, like, maybe 30 minutes before the game starts. And I'm like casino barring, like, hey, get the Bears game on. This is going to be great. Nobody can figure it out.
Where?
At the Cromwell.
At the Cromwell.
So they ultimately have it on one TV in the corner at the sports book. And like, we just kind of sit down at the table like this in front of it. And after about 10 minutes, they come over like, guys, you know how this town works. Like, it'll be $500 to sit here. I'm like, are you out of your mind?
At the Cromwell?
Yeah. I'm like, there's no way. She's like, well, you will get 10 drink tickets. And I'm like, dude, I already got 14 drink tickets from betting on football all day. Like, I'm not paid to sit here. So then we start lurking. And I'm like, all right, let's go eat. And the first restaurant we see that has the game on, we'll eat there.
Okay.
And we get to, I'm walking down the promenade and I'm like eyeing every place, just walking up. And if I don't see it, I'm moving on. We get to Tilted Kilt. You're familiar? You're familiar with the Tilted Kilt? Yes.
Cheesy chain restaurant.
Yeah. And the chalkboard out front's like, oh, Loverboy's 2 for 1, which Loverboy is a hard iced tea drink. One of the Bravo people has marketed.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, fantastic. Perfect. And somehow Lisa starts small talking. I thought was the host, turned out maybe the manager. And he's like, oh, dude, I got so much of this crap. Please come in and drink some of it. He's like, I thought we had a thing last night and I thought they were all going to drink it. And I got cases of this stuff. So please come in and have some. And I'm like, all right, can we sit at that table? Bears game. He's like, dude, I got the sound on the Bears game. There's so many Bears fans in here. You're going to see it from wherever you sit. Let me get you a good table. So he sits us down inside and I'm right in front of the Bears game with the Packers game above it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Have a great time. Beautiful redhead comes over, Sydney. I remember her name. She's our waitress.
Yes.
And I'm like, 2 for 1 on the Loverboy. Thank you very much. And she's just like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, don't worry, you got plenty of it. And so she goes back and she comes out and she's like, these are the last 2. Sorry. And I'm like, there's no way these are the last 2 Loverboys, Sydney.
You got cases of it, Sydney.
So I'm like, okay, great, thanks, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, I go and I'm like, hey, Frank, the manager that my wife is now friends with, a couple of things. 1, where's the bathroom? 2, the second most beautiful redhead in this place told me you're out of Loverboys. She's like, what? Who told you that? I'm like, our waitress. It's like, that's crazy. So I go to the bathroom and I come back and Frank comes over. He just drops a case on our table for us. So that was definitely the coolest free thing we got. So now,
so you got a whole case of of what are Loverboys?
They're like iced teas, like
hard iced teas.
Yeah, like a high noon or something,
like a twisted tea.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Except they're in like mango tutti frutti and stuff like that.
Okay. Are they good?
Oh, they're fantastic.
Okay. So did you take them back to your hotel room?
So now the rest of the time this Bears game's on, Lisa's like got them in her bag. And she's just like popping them as we're walking around. So they were all gone by the Bears game was over. She's handing them out to like the rest of the crew and stuff. It was like she drank the whole case, but yeah, it was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you had a good time for the Bears game.
And they won.
And they won.
A miracle. We could recap that again.
Yeah. We don't need to get into that anymore other than I'm glad you had a good experience. Did you bet on them?
Oh, yeah.
No, good. Because you said in our last episode you might bet on the Vikings.
I did not do that.
Good. Okay. Best panel, seminar, whatever you call that they attended.
Yeah. So it was definitely, we got the extra tickets to go to the Watch What Happens live taping at Planet Hollywood, which is a humongous theater. I was shocked. And while we were there, the people come up and say stuff. And I don't know any of these people again. And somebody comes up and does his thing, asks the question or whatever. He's like, I'm the chef from season 6 of something below deck. And I'm like, please, that was the guy we were playing craps with at O'Shea's. He's like, matter of fact, he walked in and I talked him into shooting. So that was kind of funny. So she was there.
The session where you got hot?
The same
Did
session.
he win off of that? Was he at the nice?
It was awesome, right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Did he come up to you at the convention or did you go up to him? I'm sorry.
This was like at the production, the recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he didn't come talk to us. He was like talking to the stage.
Oh, got it.
And I'm like, oh, that's the dude. Yeah. That's how we found out who he was. He's like, I'm Joe, the chef from season 8 of.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
so that was kind of funny. I was like, yeah, you didn't even know who that guy was.
All right. Anything else from Bravocon or from Vegas? Let's wrap it up on this topic here. What'd you think? Give me anything you thought.
Last tidbit I will share. I lost gambling. It was not awesome. Didn't feel great about it. And it's like, I didn't really do too much bad stuff. It's just whatever. So it's like, all right, we had a chill night before our 6 a.m. flight out of there. And I'm just like kind of stewing over it all. And I'm like, okay, I got it. At the very least, I'm going to use some of these goddamn Caesar's reward points I can hardly use on anything.
Yeah.
To pay for our room, right?
Yeah.
Boom. So I go downstairs and I'm like, I got this plan.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bud, we're checking out. Because I don't ever check out unless it's a casino, right?
Right.
And I'm like, I'd like to use my Caesar reward points to pay for my room, please.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, no problem. He swipes the thing. He's like, oh, we seem to have taken care of that for you. And I looked at Lisa. I'm like, I guess I gambled enough. He goes, a matter of fact, we went ahead and refunded all of the money you gave us earlier. And he goes, yeah, I'm going to say from the looks of things, you certainly gambled plenty.
Good.
So that was awesome.
Good.
So that made me feel way better about losing.
So you didn't book the room using points before you went?
Well, here's the thing. We got all excited when they announced it 18 months ago. So Grant's like, as soon as they announced it, he's like, hey, book a room in the Cromwell right now.
Yeah, okay.
So I did. And then it was like, I never canceled it. And it was like, it's a situation. And Lisa's like, don't lose the room. Like, come on.
Right.
Don't mess us up. So I added like the nights on the comps, but I thought I was going to get stuck with like a Friday and Saturday in Las Vegas.
Right.
And I ended up just paying for that. So that was cool.
Just because of your gambling.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I mean, I gambled for hours.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So it felt good. And Strip Vegas is not as bad as it used to be in August.
Okay. So your overall impression of the Strip has improved in the last 3 months.
Yep. I would go back next week.
Okay. It's going to make this video I still have to release a little tricky.
Well, that was August.
All right. It sounds like you had a solid Vegas trip. The crazy thing is you came home and one day later you went to Disney World.
Oh, boy.
Now, we aren't a Disney podcast, Ryan, but I do want to hear about the experience and glean any tips or tricks from your trip that I can leverage when I go one day. So what did you think of going to Disney?
It was fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah. Had a great time. Kids enjoyed it. It was very, for sure, memorable.
Fun because your kids were enjoying it, or fun for you independent of the fact that your kids were enjoying it?
Yeah. I mean, I had fun too.
Okay. So you did have fun. You would say that this was fun, what I did.
I will say this. There's no way I'd go without kids. There's a lot of adults there without kids, and I don't know what they're doing.
We'll get into that.
Okay.
Yes. That sounds interesting. Okay. All right. Let's start this. What part of the park, and I don't even know necessarily how it works, is like Epcot called a park versus Magic Kingdom called a park versus, so like.
They're all different parks. Like, you got to have a ticket to get into all these places.
Yeah.
Right? And you got to take a tram or a bus or a monorail or a boat.
So let's start broad. Was there one particular big theme park within it that you liked the best?
I mean, they're all pretty much the same. I hate to say it.
Really? You didn't think there was a difference between Magic Kingdom and Epcot?
Here's kind of the breakdown of what these parks are. They are 2 sick-ass rides.
Okay.
2 pretty good rides.
Okay.
8, I don't want to ride this because I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And 1,000 places to buy t-shirts. And a bunch of hot dog stands and stuff.
Is the food in there good?
We will get into the food situation shortly. I think.
Okay.
Let's not jump to that.
So if you don't have a favorite park, what was your favorite part of a park?
Okay. So this was a truly insider baseball here, Disney family vacation, right?
Yeah.
And so it was like the weekend of the Christmas party. And so you can, after you've bought your ticket to the park, you can buy an extra ticket to stay at the Christmas party afterwards.
Okay.
And
Like
that
the employee Christmas party? What Christmas party are we talking about?
it's like something they put on TV or something. So
Oh,
it's like
okay.
there's a parade and fireworks, and they do this cool thing on the castle and like shine a bunch of lights on stuff, and it's like a whole production, right?
And after the theme park closes for the day, they do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So like they throw everybody out if you don't have the
Yep.
wristband for this. And not only that, but you also have to have a wristband to look at the merchandise for sale for the party. It's like Lisa got in trouble for that. We didn't have our wristbands yet. But anyway, here's the awesome part. Sure, you got to pay an extra $1,000 to get in, but then there's like nobody in the park. So you can ride the ride super fast.
So the rides are still going?
Yes.
Oh.
So like we rode all the cool stuff late at night while the Christmas party's happening.
That's awesome. Did you do the Christmas party or did you just do rides?
We ended up getting like out there right when the show started, and that was cool. Like we didn't care about the parade, but we watched the fireworks show and beaming the lights on the stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was very. I was honestly impressed in the production of that too.
Okay. So that was the after the park was closed, still getting to be in the park riding rides was the best part
Yeah, for sure.
of the park. That seems obvious.
Yeah, it was very.
Was that inside the Magic Kingdom?
Yeah, it was Magic
particularly.
Kingdom. Yeah.
Okay.
Magic Kingdom.
What's your favorite ride in the Magic Kingdom?
So they have Tron, which is a pretty badass ride.
Like from the movie Tron?
You're like riding the motorcycle.
Nice.
And it's like a brand new roller coaster, so it's like really cool, right?
Nice.
Yeah. So that was actually, we rode that immediately when we got there the first morning. And then the second day we got to stay late. And that was the first thing we went to and rode when everybody had to leave.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it was fun.
Very
And
cool.
by the time we did, the first time, like the kids were like, oh, geez, this looks scary, guys. And then when we rode it again, they had been on so many rides that they were like front row that. JuJu.
Okay.
So that was cool.
Okay. What was the worst part of the park you visited?
All right. So let me find my notes. I don't want to miss any part of this.
Okay.
All right. So we are on Tiana's Bayou adventure
That sounds fun.
for the second time.
Heading down to Louisiana.
Super fun. It's like one of those log rides. You go
Uh-huh.
swoosh around and like there's bears and stuff telling you the story. And then there's like a couple drops, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a minimal water ride, but you're going to get wet and it's fun. And it was like, oh, it's at night. This is going to be so cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Blah, blah, blah. We go through the whole ride. And then the ride stops.
You
And
get stuck on it?
we're like 5 foot from getting off of this ride, right?
Have you already done the last drop?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh.
I was like, okay, this doesn't feel right. What's going on? And then like, 5 minutes later, they like all the overhead lights come on and they're like, burr, 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 everybody please get out of here. Right? It's like, oh geez, here we go. So we are stuck on the ride, but there was dozens of people stuck on this ride in way more peculiar spots than us.
Yeah.
So we're the last ones to get off.
Why?
Because it was like, she came over and she was so super sweetheart about it. She's like, hey, obviously the ride's shut down. You guys are totally safe, but we have to have 2 people to get you guys off because of where you are, because there's ledge is so short to like step on. And I'll be back. They literally went and got everybody else off the ride. But like,
Oh no.
here's the thing, like there's people like on the incline,
Yeah.
like stuck
yeah.
for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yours was just annoying.
So annoying. And like, it was just hilarious because the thing keeps coming over the overhead like, sorry guys, this ride's not working. Like in a comedy voice and stuff. And it's like, yeah, dude, we got it. Shut this shit off. And I'm being the good dad. I'm holding everybody's stuff. My ass is getting chapped because it's so wet.
Yes.
It's like, I'm just like smiling, like, let's just do this, guys. Let's just get off this thing. The belt is like so goddamn tight. They won't,
You can't even unbuckle yourself?
yeah, no. Because it's like the bars on us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then like, the girl in front of us like she's like, going to put this on Instagram. Because like, put your phone away. You're not recording any of this.
Who did that?
One of the guys working the thing, right? That was funny. So now she's had to like record it down here, like nobody can see.
I'd have been like, you're going to make me not, are you not allowed to record in here?
All right. So then she comes over and it's like, okay, guys, we're going to get you off. Thank you so much for being patient. We're going to give you like the lightning pass to get to skip the line on your next ride because you had to go through this, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, thank God, though. At least we got that, right?
Yeah.
And then so we get off and we're walking out.
When there's no line for rides to begin with.
And it wasn't that night. This was a regular night.
Oh, regular night.
And then we're walking out, and like all the people that had to like walk through the ride, they like got in like quarantine and like they're getting like lectured. So it's like, holy crap, thank God we're not them.
Why are they getting lectured?
They're like, yo, you can't tell anybody or show anybody any of this, and this is all about top secret and this and that. And you can't tell anybody about this experience. Like to these guests. It's crazy, right? So that's happening. Little kids are crying. It's just like, just get me out of this goddamn place.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, oh, this guy's going to bloop our tickets to get us our free cheater for the next ride. And he's like, bloop, 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 bloop. By the way, it won't work on Tron or the train car or the Peter Pan
or the rides you want to
or
ride.
anything you want to ride. Yeah. And it's 9:00 at night, so you can't do it anyway. So that was that.
Are we going to get in trouble for exposing Disney and their behavior?
Oh, man.
On the wait, hold on. Tiana's Bayou adventure. If you get stuck, you get a lecture as if it's your fault, people. Just so you know, that's what Disney's doing. Okay. And I want to make sure we get sued.
Probably any ride, but yes.
Are we even allowed to say Disney? Do they just sue you for that? What was the best food you ate there?
So we did kind of do it big. Like we ate at the castle, which is like the princess castle.
Yeah.
Like the princesses come out and like hang out at your table and stuff. It was a 3-course meal. Like I had steak.
Oh, really?
Hazel had lamb chops.
Wow.
It was one of the best meals I've ever had.
And it was actually really good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Top
goodness.
notch. For sure. So that was amazing. We did have this food plan thing, which is like, swipe your card. Don't worry about paying for food while you're in there. Just swipe your card. You get your food. You already paid for it.
Right.
And there's a little confusion on a couple of things regarding that. So we ultimately had to use a lot of them, like more than we could eat.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is that you got so many entrees. Entrees come with a drink and a side, and so many snacks. And the snack is just whatever we decided is at this time. Like we're using snacks on monsters and crazy stuff, right? But then sometimes it's like, oh, that's not a snack.
Did you get a Dole Whip?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Are they good?
They're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, you ever had pineapple ice cream?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Okay. What was the best sweet thing you ate?
So the Dole Whip was fine. I mean, I don't know. I ate so much garbage that entire week.
Yeah.
I did have one that was like, they put tahini on it.
Yeah.
And like some, like you're from out west, you know what this is all about. Some type of like spicy syrup. And it was on ice cream. That was pretty tasty.
Nice.
It kind of shocked the system the first couple bites,
Heck
but it was good. Yeah. So I don't know. And then to get the alcohol, to get the alcohol that we had already paid for, because every meal comes with alcohol.
Okay.
Now, obviously, they're not going to give my kids alcohol.
Yeah.
So we like totally overpaid for all this alcohol we didn't get to begin with. And then it's like, they won't just give me the alcohol.
Why?
They required us to order an entree.
So if you wanted to get a drink and just have a drink,
I had to
you'd
order
have
food.
to go order an entree, throw it in the garbage, and then you could take your drink.
And I did that a lot.
Yeah.
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 And at first I'm ordering pizzas. So I'm like, well, maybe somebody will have a bite of this pizza.
Yeah.
But now I got to wait 20 minutes for the pizzas to be done.
So you got to wait 20 minutes every time you want a drink.
Now my drink's gone.
But Disney's trying to keep people from getting too loaded.
And then we finally figured it out the last day. Oh, these sandwiches are already made and in the fridge next to the drinks. Just grab the sandwich.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for anything.
Sandwich, drink, we already paid for
So
it. Toss.
By the time we left, the fridge was full of leftovers that nobody even touched.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you recommend the dining plan? Is there an alternative to just paying everything a la carte?
I mean, if I had to pay for any of that food on the fly, I would have freaked out every time.
Yeah.
So I definitely would recommend it. But it's just like,
just as a psychological tool.
you have to know exactly how it works. So it's like every time I walk up to a thing, I'm like, can I use my quick service dining credits here? Is this a snack or an entree? It's like, you gotta know what to ask, and don't not ask, because then you're going to end up with $180 worth of corn dogs.
Right.
That you're like, oh, what are you going to not pay for them now?
Was there something about barbecue you wanted to share? I just see it in the notes.
So
I'm curious what's going on here.
We get down, we have all these extra entrees, and finally, it's like the last day, and now I'm like looking up like where's the best place to use our quick service entrees. Like I'm like going to get the best thing I can at this point.
Yeah.
And it's like hands down at the shopping mall, the Disney Springs shopping mall. Like go to this barbecue place and I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. Show notes for sure on that. And I just go up and the line's like crazy long because it's fire. It's the busiest barbecue place I've ever seen, including like Memphis and stuff.
It's straight up worth it.
Oh, it was so good.
So good.
And I just go and I ordered 6 entrees for the 4 of us. So I could get the 2 beers and the 4 lemonades or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just getting like one of everything, like wings. I ended up not getting the ribs.
You got the brisket, right?
For sure. I got
Was
the
it
brisket.
moist?
Oh, it was so good.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Like the guys out there smoking, like it's just in a shopping mall.
Yeah.
And he opens up the smoker and you could not possibly fit one more
Is
chicken
the
in this
shopping
place.
mall inside of a theme park?
It's like kind of its own
confused.
theme park.
Oh my gosh. I don't understand Disney World.
Yeah, it's like it's like another destination. Like you take the bus to get there.
You
from
take the bus to get to a shopping center
Yeah.
that has barbecue you can eat with your Disney credits.
Yeah. So I get it all to go. We pack it up. We take it to the airport hotel. And then we ate it when we got there and I had the rest of it for breakfast. Lisa's like, you got to stop eating that. You're going to get a stomach ache.
But it was really good.
It was so good.
Okay.
So definitely for sure get the honest chicken or something like that on something crazy.
What was, in your opinion, the best ride you went on at Disney World?
Shout out to Guardians of the Galaxy. That's
Okay.
a good roller coaster. I was actually truly impressed by the level of the rides as an adult.
Okay.
They're way cooler than they used to be for sure. You got your classic roller coaster, your water ride. And then they have all these ones that are like, you go in and like experience it. And they're like roller coasters. They don't have a track. You're in a roller coaster car and you start off with like 4 in a row. And then you kind of go all your own separate way and like experience the story on your own.
Oh, wow.
It's super immersive is what Max kept saying. But it was like, we got on some rides and it's like, we get on a Star Wars ride and it's like, all the people are dressed up like the troopers and stuff. It's like, it feels like we're in the movie.
That's awesome.
And then like we're riding around in this car, like on the spaceship. It feels like it was so cool.
That's very cool.
So yeah, shout out Disney. They do some good rides.
Okay, so Guardians of the Galaxy, you think was number one?
That was hands down unanimous, I think, out of the family, the number one ride.
Okay. And what was because we talk a lot about like riding rides and getting food. What was your favorite activity you did there outside of maybe the fireworks that you already talked about?
Yeah.
Your favorite other activity?
Last day we went to water park.
Which one?
Mickey's Typhoon Megaplex.
Okay. So
Whatever
it's
it
a
was.
Disney.
Of course, yeah. It was one of the 2 water parks available on the campus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Super. That was a blast.
I did 4 days of water parks this year. That's too many.
You probably don't need to do 4 days.
One day of water park will be
It's kind of fun. Yeah. And the kids love they got the slides, the tube slides, all that stuff, and the lazy river. And they had one of those big wave things. That was actually scary as shit.
Dude, they had a good wave pool.
Yeah, it was so scary.
The wave pool we went in was weak
Yeah.
and soft. And I've been on real wave pools.
Yeah.
I think it was Disney was the coolest one I ever did.
It was badass. And
Was it called Typhoon Lagoon?
Yeah, that was it. Typhoon Lagoon. And we went out there and I'm like, I don't know, Hazel. Like, are you going to drown? Am I going to drown? And I'm like, this thing's knocking me on my ass. And I'm like flopping all over little kids and stuff. And I'm like, I don't think I should be out here.
No, you got to go deeper then.
Yeah, right.
You got to go all the way out on those things.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you ride the wave.
Yeah. I tried to do that. I don't know. I tried to do it every way you could.
Okay. All right. Let's wrap up things here. Any tips you have for a first timer going?
Go to the park less.
Meaning, what do you do instead?
Like take a day off and we're staying at a resort.
Yeah.
Like a resort.
Yeah. Like go to the hotel pool.
We hardly did any of that. We went to the pool for a couple hours. They're like showing movies and roasting marshmallows and they had all these games and stuff outside and you can take boat rides apparently. We didn't do any of that because we just park.
Yeah.
So I would definitely chill out on the park days.
I remember when I was a kid and I went with my family to Disney World, they asked me what I wanted to do the last day I was there. And I said, I want to play in the hotel pool. And I had all these little action figures that I had.
Yeah.
And there were steps going down to the bottom. And I just played with those action figures on the steps of the pool. And it's my favorite memory of when I went to Disney World.
Exactly.
I didn't like rides that much when I was a kid.
You'll have that.
Yeah, so, okay. All right. So do less of the park and do more of the accoutrement.
Regular vacation stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else worth mentioning about the trip that I haven't thought to ask?
Why on earth do adults do this without children? I mean, there are kids everywhere. I mean, there's this entire spectrum of parents. Like, you got parents slapping kids, you got parents oblivious to their kids.
Yeah.
You got the whole range.
Yeah.
You've got strollers bouncing off of hover rounds.
Yeah.
There's kids like swarming the sliver of a bar in the resort. I do not understand. I mean, and it's expensive as hell.
So you're not planning a trip with Lisa to Disney World?
You know what? When we were there, I was like, if you want to come back like for your 50th birthday, I'll do it.
But anywhere else would be a better idea.
But anywhere else would be a better idea. Yeah. Like, why would you choose this unless it was like an extreme circumstance? Like,
you're doing it for your kids.
You're doing it for your kids. And then you go there without kids and it's like, you're crazy.
This is crazy. There's a lot of conferences and stuff in Orlando, so maybe that's part of it.
Yeah, but why would you? Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah. I'd rather go to a Magic game.
And a Tilted Kilt.
Kilt.
Although I couldn't watch the Bears game. That was unfortunate.
Wow. Well, that was a couple wild weeks for you. Are you feeling recovered yet?
Yeah, now.
Like, how long did it take you after the Disney trip before you felt normal again?
Probably about the time that Bears game ended on Friday.
You drunk yourself back into normal.
That helped for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Last thing. We're going to keep this real short because we're running up on it. It is time to discuss the Mucho Dinero answer key. We are heading into our final week of our inaugural season originating numbers with college football. We're not going to be doing bowl games. There's only a few games this weekend. So let's break this down. A quick update. I want to let everyone know where I am as we head into this last week.
Accountability. I like it.
I have gone 293, 251, and 3 for a respectable 2.5% ROI.
Yeah, that's good. Nice work, pal.
But the month of November is where we made hay.
I think we figured it out.
I went 107 and 88 for a 6.33, 6.33% ROI on just the app plays. And what was the kiosk numbers for because that was all November too.
16 and 11 for a 10% ROI.
So between those two, we figured it out by November.
We did. Yeah. I truly believe I could have really scored off these sports books if I had about 4 more weeks of this season.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm up. I know you struggled earlier in the season. You're still down on the year.
A little small down, yeah.
Small down, but we got a chance. 9 games to go. If we can go like crazy on it, maybe we can get you to even.
I ended up like 52% win rate.
Yeah. 52%. Wow, that's razor thin. Razor thin.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are, I think the one thing that I want to point out here, over this last month, we thought we had one very specific edge on one very specific market.
Yep.
And we hammered the crap out of that. And we did pretty well. I came in over 3% on that particular market.
That's awesome.
But then I looked at it and all other markets, which we were betting into less heavily and just kind of like seeing what was good on those other markets as we were going through finding this one particular market. I had a 17% ROI.
Amazing.
On what, it was over 50 sample. It was like 56 bets, 33 and 23.
That was the month of November?
Month of November. I think that we introduced a few concepts to make it a little more cautious.
Yeah, for sure.
Focused in on specific kind of games. And I think overall, as we kind of figured out the nuances of it, our results have not come in like in line with what our model says they should.
Right.
But in November, when outside this one market, we were hitting hard where we thought we had this huge edge and it came in with a reasonable edge, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Those other markets we bet into were coming in right in that range we expected.
So yeah, we introduced a degree of caution and maybe we figured out we were certainly overstating what we thought we were betting into.
Yeah.
So that we pumped the brakes a little bit and we made fewer but better bets.
Yeah. And it went well. And we learned some stuff. We learned about kiosk betting. We're going to do some more on this. So here's the plan. Next week,
we're
going to do a full breakdown. We're going to talk about the markets we bet into. We're going to talk about our results. We're going to talk about what sports books we did well on, what sports books we struggled with. We're going to talk about process and sort of figure out what we thought of this season and get our own brains straight on what we need to do moving forward with this project.
All right. So we got to do a little data exercise between now and then, huh?
And then I think it's worth noting for the audience then as we move into this sort of first one's off season, as we think about the next one that we're moving into, I'm going to start booking some guests on a few topics. We want to bring on a guest to talk about kiosks. Betting at kiosks. I want to bring on a guest about account management and talking more about staying fresh on
okay. Yeah. Cool.
strong books. We need to bring Elihu back on and have another powwow with him.
Yeah. He's a frequent flyer.
Yeah. There's another topic too. I know there was another topic that I was interested in bringing someone in related to all this. Oh, I want to bring on, someone to talk about if we could layer in additional things, whether it be
more data.
Yeah. If we can, if they're a run heavy team, are they more likely to impact the first quarter total versus if they're a pass heavy team?
Interesting.
I don't go stealing that idea, folks. That's just one thought.
But if you want to work on it, call us.
But yeah, let us know. So we'll do a full rundown of that. But overall, on the season, are you feeling good about where we're at with the answer key process, even if you're still small down?
Like I said, I wish we had 5 more weeks. I am optimistic we're going to do this for another sport.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get started on that.
I think as we get this set up, because then it'll be easier to get back into it next football season when we already have all the setup done, get this going for a few more sports. And once we get it purring, then we can really start hammering in on finding additional edges with it.
I've definitely bet on worse stuff.
Yeah. I mean, congratulations us.
High five.
Okay. High five. I went through my first time ever originating numbers, and I'm sitting at a plus 2.5% ROI over an extremely large sample of bets. I think I've validated that the process works. Now it's how do we maximize this? How do we increase the edge?
Scale.
How do we scale it? Yeah. How do we figure out how to turn this in from that was neat for a lot of time into this is awesome for a lot of time?
Yeah, I definitely was, considering I had a negative hourly rate on this project.
So far. Let's see.
So far.
All right, everyone. That's going to do it for us this week.
Yeah, it was fun.
We'll be back next week to discuss our first full season originating numbers.
And not talk about my vacations.
Not talk about his vacations. Probably, maybe not even talk about Jolly St Vik.
That's unlikely. He's definitely coming up.
Yeah. Let's hope these last few bets don't tank us, Juice. Good juju to your bets, everyone. We'll talk again soon.